10 years ago, cryptocurrencies were largely unknown to the world's general population. Now, a lot of us have heard of them. Very few of us know actually how it works. That's why major universities around the country, more and more, they're adding these courses to educate students about cryptocurrency and blockchain. And joining us to discuss this morning this growing trend is Nina Willdorf. She is the Director of Content and Editorial over at Coinbase. It's great having you, Nina.
Thanks so much for having me.
I remember way back in the day, my buddy was like, hey, this Bitcoin, I think I'm going to get into this Bitcoin. I'm like, nah, foolish. It's at $35. We missed the train. Well, Nina, I was wrong. Let's talk about cryptocurrency. It seems like this is everywhere nowadays. For those who don't necessarily know what the heck it is, what is cryptocurrency?
Yeah, it's quite simple when you think about it this way. Cryptocurrency is digital money for the digital age. It's like dollars in your pocket, except it lives on the internet. And you can give it to somebody using a phone, and it doesn't need to go through an intermediary like a bank. And increasingly, as you said, it's something that people are hearing about more and more. We did a study earlier this year at Coinbase, and we found that 58% of Americans had heard of Bitcoin, and more people searched on Google for Bitcoin this year than the royal wedding or even election results.
Wow. Man, all right, yeah, so it's definitely growing in popularity. Even when my dad's talking about Bitcoin, you know, it's definitely hit the mainstream. Let's talk about universities. I mean, they're getting smart to this as well, and they're starting to teach these cryptocurrency courses. What are the trends that you're seeing? The volume of courses, the interest from students?
Yeah, first off, what we really wanted to look at colleges and universities because we think that's where some of the most interesting new technologies that are poised to change the world are actually being incubated, especially when you think of something like the internet that really came out of the university system. And so we ran a study that just came out, the higher education study, and what we found is we spoke to 50 of the top global universities, and we learned that 56% of these schools are teaching at least one course on crypto and blockchain, and that is up from 42% last year. And so this is increasingly becoming something that students want to learn about on these college campuses. Double the number of students have taken a course this year compared to last year. And so those trends really tell us that not only are universities wanting to teach it, but students are increasingly interested in learning about it.
Absolutely.
From there, we really wanted to then see, like, what are these courses about, you know? And we found that 70% are actually not in computer science. We're talking about law classes and social sciences and humanities and economics. And so, again, that really gives you a feel of how this is going mainstream.
Absolutely, it certainly is, and it's beyond cryptocurrency, blockchain, as well as being used beyond cryptocurrency for a myriad of different things. It seems to be where the entire industry is heading now. Are there resources for people to kind of educate themselves on cryptocurrency for free?
Yeah, so first off, you can go to Coinbase.com. We have a lot of great resources there for people to learn about cryptocurrency and get started. And then in addition, if you want to take an actual course, there are many online courses that are taught by some of these same professors at the universities that we studied. And so you can go to a place like edX or Udemy or Udacity and get started learning. And that's really the best way to get involved, is to just start to educate yourself.
No question. I remember there was a story way back when, the early days of Bitcoin. Somebody spent 2 Bitcoin on a pizza. That 2 Bitcoin now worth over $20,000, I believe, if memory serves me correctly.
Yeah, expensive pizza.
Pretty brutal. He learned a real hard education on that, a real hard lesson. The lessons you can find at Coinbase.com a lot easier. It's great having you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sean.
All right, for more information on cryptocurrency education, you can head to Coinbase.com and answer these questions for yourself. It really is incredible stuff. Coinbase, a proud sponsor of Las Vegas Morning Blend.